Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Pentiment, where we were spinning tales with spintresses. Last episode. Say hello to Lady the same way. Oh, Master Miller. Pet the doggo. Most important thing, always pet the doggos. But I was wondering if we could go have a meal with Father Sabat. Can't go into the abbot's house, at least not through here. Okay, he's not here. Where do I find him exactly? I don't remember. Locutorium? Cloister. There you are. Andreas, I'm sorry about what's happened to Bertie Piero. Not know him well, but I find it hard to believe he could have killed the Baron. He didn't, I'm going to find out who did. Did you see anything? Sadly, no. Most mornings I spend my time reading in the courtyard, but during my that impossible. And although the brothers are friendly, I do not know them well enough to speculate. I am sorry. I know it might be far from your mind, but have you considered my offer to eat with you at the townspeople? The Gospel says that man cannot live on bread alone, but from time to time a little bread is required. Of course, I'll talk to Gret and see who she wants to come along. Oh, I didn't talk to the people. Oh, damn it. Where should we meet you? At the Shrine to St. Moritz. I'll see you there. Until then. Oh my, Andreas. Yes? These all of the mothers from Tassing and their children. Well, no, I don't think it's all of them. Helena Pfizer wouldn't make it. It's a long walk up here in her condition. Couldn't make her. And Hetty said Hans was too big for stories. Stories? I may have said something about your books. Stories of your homeland? The little typesetting kid. I like stories. Yes, maybe a little too much. Alright, I can tell you a story, but first let us pray together and eat. Lord, thank you for bringing us there as you brought Jesus and his disciples on the road to Emmaus. With the breaking of bread between us, let us recognize each other as Christians and rejoice in our salvation through you. Amen. 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 Little Ursula saying Amen. Thank you and your husband for this bread, Gret. My Ulrich always says that bread brings people together. Don't know, I think we could see some real trouble in testing if we ever ran out of rye. I missed this when I was in Florence. Okay, so start with the cheese. Don't have bread in Florence. Wah! It's adorable, the little burrito baby. Where's Florence? South over the mountains. Last week, the blonde lady at our house with the pretty clothes, she was from Florence. Oh. Father Gurnall eats white bread, does he not? Yes, the finest wheat is used for the abbot's bread. Why? The abbot is a very important man, Paul. We have bread in my home that we call injera. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. We make it thin, round, and wide. We put our food on top of it. We eat it almost every meal, as you love the bread of our home, so I miss mine. Well, what's the recipe? Maybe we could make it. Thank you, but no, we use fine grain that does not grow here, called teff. Surely someday you'll go home and can have the fill of it. Hope we find our local bread satisfying, Brother Sabat. I do enjoy it. Perhaps too much. I am becoming too accustomed to life in Rome, even these mountains. In truth, I can no longer remember the taste of injera, not even the feeling of it in my mouth. It's a great danger that comes with the blessing of travel, living a life between worlds. I don't want to talk about bread anymore, it's so boring. Bread! Don't be rude, Bert. I did say I would tell a story. Children, have you ever seen a Bible? Father Tom. Yes, Father Thomas has one. It's huge. My dad has one. It was printed in Battenberg. Very good. It's a Bible from my home that I brought to give to the abbot. Andres, do you have a favorite story to illustrate from the Bible? Hmm. Jacob, Rising of the Angel, Annunciation. Uh, let's say Christ being taken out from the cross. A wondrous paradox, the defeat of Jesus Christ's body and the triumph of the spirit over death itself. It's both an image of great sorrow and what has happened, and a great joy to what is to come. Now then, children, do you know the story of Jesus feeding the what? The multitudes. Fish and loaves! Fish and loaves! Fish and loaves! My mom and dad make loaves. So adorable. Ah, this looks so cool. This is from our Bible. How we tell the story of how Jesus fed thousands from only a few fish and a few loaves of bread. Why is everyone brown? Fuck's sake. Because where I'm from, everyone looks like me. Why? Because we are all as God has made us. I know Tassing seems big to you, but the world is much bigger than we can imagine. There are many people of many different colors all over the world. There are places where no one looks like you or me. Really? It's true. In Venice I saw people come from across the Mediterranean Sea. Not just like Brother Sabat, but people of different places and cultures even farther away. Persians, Moors, Ottomans, each with their own way of speaking and dressing, their own customs. Brother Sabat, did you know the Baron who was murdered? Bert, you're asking too many questions. Bert? It came up when I was visiting the Duckers. Damn it. It's my fault. I think it's all enough to understand. I'm sorry, Marie. There's nothing to apologize for. You can shield them from the world forever. I did not know him, Bert, but do you know the story of Lazarus? No. He was a friend of Jesus. He became sick and he died. Yeah. Hat. But Jesus brought his followers to Lazarus. It's the halos. Hat. His followers to Lazarus' tomb. He prayed to God, and when they opened the tomb, Lazarus emerged and returned from the dead. Oh no. She's gonna steal my hat. It's not the halos. Jesus can bring people back from the dead. He can, Bert. One day Jesus will bring us all back from the dead. Anna? Don't mess with my hat, Anna. Everyone who's ever lived and died will come together and be resurrected on Judgment Day. God damn it. Give me my hat back. Even the Romans? Yes, the Romans too. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, look at the hat. That's adorable. What did you ask about the Romans? I saw one come out of their tomb, like Lazarus. What do you mean, Paul? The ruin below the mill, they're Roman, and they all died a long time ago. But I saw one come out the other night. They were white, like Lazarus, in white. Let's stop telling stories, Paul, and you shouldn't have been outside at night. Andreas, what does he mean? I don't know. It's troubling to be sure. I think I may have seen something similar. Must have been something else. That's the only rational. Okay, this isn't helpful at all. I think I've seen something similar the other evening. What, really? Where? Same place, by the Roman ruins. Maybe Paul did see a spirit of some kind. It's a very dire omen if that's what he saw. I'll pray on this. Apologies for that, ladies, but thank you for sharing a meal with me today. I'll be leaving for Rome soon, but I am glad to have spent time with you and your children. Thank you, Brother Sabat. That is wonderful. Don't forget to stop by the bakery before you go. I'm sure my husband will want to see you before you go. I will. God grant you health. Grant you all health. Then get back to work. I am working. I'm investigating. God bless you, Master Maurer. God bless you, Master Maurer. Master Maurer? Yes, it's me, sister. Do you think Brother Piero really murdered that Baron? No, of course not. Well then, why did Father Abbot have him put in the cellar? I don't know the answer to that, Sister Margareta. I'm sorry. Father Abbot's afraid of what will happen if he can't figure out who the killer really is. Do you think the devil could appear here in Curacao? People see the devil where they want to see him. Didn't see the devil, but I think I smelled his odor. The night before the Baron was killed, I woke before Madden's and I smelled something in our dormitory. It was a strange moss and sulfur mixed with frankincense and roses. I moved through the room. I wanted to scream, but I was too frightened, and then it was gone. I'm ashamed that I didn't cry out, but didn't know what to do. I don't know that I would have done any better, sister. And if the other sisters smell it? I don't know, but I think they were all asleep. Thank you, Sister Margareta. God bless you, Master Muller. Interesting information. Shovel has blood on the blade, not normal. Yes, definitely not normal to have shovels with blood. I think Sister Matilda was in the garden. I should ask her about it. God bless you. God bless you, Master Muller. May I ask some questions, Sister Matilda? You know, Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking with men unless it's truly necessary. Forgive me. Yeah, I have to ask you about your shovel. The garden shovel? I wouldn't say it's mine. It belongs to the Abbey. I just use it more than the other sisters. There's blood on it. I recently used it to kill baby rabbits in the garden. The other sisters are too squeamish to do it. Didn't clean it because I was going right back in the dirt anyway. Why bring up the shovel? Oh, I understand. No, I didn't use it to kill the Baron. Man's not a rabbit. Sister Matilda, did you receive a strange note recently? Yes, how did you know? Because the Baron received one? What did it say? Here, look for yourself. Remember what he did, the violence he suffered, the red bird flies Matins chapter. It doesn't just say chapter, it does say chapter house. So this was someone saying that they were gonna kill the Baron, or asking them to be at the chapter house at Matins. Rufflegal, the red bird? I found it in my bed, in the nun's dormitory. You can keep it if you'd like. Maybe that was the strange smell. Who could have put it there? The only people allowed beyond the garden are sisters. I can't imagine any of them making this. Mother Cecilia and Sister Illuminata have beautiful handwriting, but both of them have been so kind to me. Thank you for your time, sister. Okay, so maybe the reason it's in Gothic script was to disguise who wrote it. If it was in handwriting, if it was just handwriting, it'd be easier to find out. God bless you, Master Mauler. So to the aquarium, nothing here. See if you can talk to Mother Cecilia. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. Is there something I can help you with? I need to talk to you about the Baron, how you walked away with the sisters when he arrived. Given the Baron was just murdered, it seems worth inquiring about the cause. Why? Do you not trust in the Abbot's judgment? It's not the Abbot's judgment that matters, but the Archdeacon's. All too true, but you must proceed carefully in your inquiries. The Abbot does not want anything to interfere with the Archdeacon's investigation. That includes you. Then help me. Help you? Blame someone else for the murder. No Puritan murdered the Baron. It had to be someone else. You'll not condemn someone else to death. Condemnation is for the Archdeacon and God, not us. There is no sin in bringing the truth to light. I'm simply a nun. Why do you think I can help you? You know what happens in the Abbey? I saw you reacted when the Baron arrived. You must know something about what's going on. Alright, I did have reason to be concerned about Baron Rothwigel's presence. The Baron caused irreparable harm to one of the sisters on his last visit. The damage was severe enough that she had to leave us for some time. He knocked her up, that's what you're saying. Say nothing? That is why I removed the sisters from his presence as soon as I could. Can I speak to the sister? No, Andreas, I don't think that would be appropriate. This doesn't help me much if I don't know what happened to or to whom. I understand this is less information than you likely wanted, but I do not think I can tell you more in good conscience. Trust me when I say that the victim of this incident could not have killed the Baron. Need more than that. Are there any records on her, or what happened? Yes, we keep records on all the sisters in the library. Not that it does you any good, you're not allowed. If only I knew some way to enter the library. Could I ask Sister Illuminata to see them? She won't give them to you. Our records aren't available to outsiders to look through. I found the secret entrance in the crypt. Don't try it. You'll be caught, and you'll be lucky if the Abbot only banished you from the Abbey until Judgment Day. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. May God bless you, Andreas Mahler. I mean, the only option was to tell her I knew. Otherwise, pretty stupid to tell her. I want to talk to Lucky first, so let's get back into town. Need all of the informations. Bless you, Andreas. Hi, Klaus. Hello, Andreas. Pet the cat. Always pet. Hello, Andreas. Something you need. How are we doing, Lucky? We can't talk much. We don't talk much. I have things to do. Father Thomas needs me to help with the church. After that, I'm going fishing with old Otto. So if you don't need me to repair a wall or a falling chimney, then leave me be. I can see you're busy, so I'll keep it brief. Hope to ask you a few questions about Baron Rothwell. No. Why not? I don't want to. You're a grown man, that should be reason enough for you. Saw you shouting at the Baron when you arrived in Tassing. What was that about? Get it through your pebble-stuffed head, I'm not talking about Buffalo. Mine is dead, Lucky. Another one's life hangs in the battles. Christ compels us to speak honestly, neighbor to neighbor. God damn it, Andreas, I told you to leave me be. Christ has nothing to do with it. Lucky already told me he didn't want to talk about Lawrence. But it's clear they argue over something important, or Lucky wouldn't be so hostile. He's known to be an honest man, but I can push him just a little more. He won't take kindly to me suggesting he's a murderer. I won't press you. Good day, Andreas. I mean, he was not being forthright to me, and he seemed eager to get away. If we wait here, maybe he'll leave and I can observe his actions. Should I do it now? Probably take a while. Sure, I'll do it now. I'm doing important work. Snooping around is important work. For fuck's sake. Oh dear, something the matter with the Zimmerman's basin. Nothing going on. I was just having a rest. What are you doing? You're looking well. Very healthy? Oh, you, such a flirt. I've been taking a restorative made by that new doctor in town, Werner Stoltz. Being a parent is terribly exhausting. You know? Of course you don't. I'm sure you will someday. Nice man like you. Aren't goodness feeding you enough? You look a little bit thin. Oh, take some of this bread. That should perk you right up. Nothing like bread to fortify the spirit. I'm delivering it to Father Thomas. You know, the father loves his bread. He's quite a bread enthusiast. My favorite customers. Most favorite customer. You should come by the bakery more often, Andreas. And I would love to see you. It's good when she tries to steal your hat. She has stolen my hat, that's the problem. Pardon me, Gret, but I just remembered. I'd love to. We can discuss this another time. I just remembered I left Goodness door open. Until later. Oh, of course, until later. Fuck's sake. Master Mahler, you're finally at church. It's not even Sunday. Afternoon, have you seen Lucky? What can I say, Father Thomas? I missed you. Think all of this, your eternal salvation is a joke? Fuck's sake. Afternoon, Father Thomas. How's my favorite customer? Great. You know, I can't live without my rye. You're too kind. Please enjoy it with my well wishes. Should be off. Be well, you two. Fuck. Got caught. Dress, what brings you to the church? Long time no see. Are you still angry? You suffered a head injury in 10 minutes since we last spoke. Are you following me, Andreas? Yes. God damn it, I told you to leave me alone. Lucky, leave the man be. He and I were talking about the church. All is well. Now, tell me, how is my wall? Damage is not difficult to repair. I can do it next week, and I can put the fallen stones back up now. That'd be marvelous. I'm sure the lady would appreciate it too. But please don't risk yourself. Got some younger men to help you. Need a hand, Lucky? I'm cursed with the physique of an artist. I need a help. Well, I guess that's a no. Afternoon, Father Thomas. Andreas? Lucky. See you soon. Don't work too hard, eh? Even at his age, Lucky's quite able. Only Big York can match his strength. Thank you for your labors, Lucky. Tell him, Father Thomas, is the waterfall where Lucky and all Grotto goes fishing? Father Thomas might know where they might go fishing. Ask him, he'll know I'm actually following Lucky, which he could tell Lucky later. But I've already told Lucky I was following, so Lucky would be unhappy about that, especially since I already admitted me to following him. He'd be furious if rumor got around town that I suspect him of killing Rollins. It's not a good idea to get the bad side of man who's so strong. Yeah. I doubt I could hold my own against him. Scurry after Lucky. Sorry, Father Thomas. Oh, goodbye? I mean, don't be rude, Andreas. Fuck's sake. Ah yes, the very convenient tree with a hole in it. Fuck. Shit. Nothing. Right trigger. Nah, fuck. Hear that, Otto? What? Waterfall's loud, I couldn't hear much. You didn't hear shit. Good god, those poor fish. I suppose it's better than letting them suffer. Till later, Otto. This is going towards a salt mine. Also, Otto didn't see me? Hmm. Interesting. Zwei Unschuldige, two innocents. That's strange. There are two people are buried here. Children, perhaps. Could they be Lucky's children? But why would they be buried outside the churchyard then? Sounds like someone was trying to hide them. Oh, and he left a note with the flowers. Remember the girl. One grave for two innocents. One grave for two innocents. The red bird flies. Matins, chapter. Very similar to the other note I found, as well as the note Brother Florian found with the Baron's body. So, Lucky's involved, but it seems he wasn't him. Someone's trying to lure Lucky to the chapter house to kill Baron Rothfugal. Remains to be seen if he did. Damn, lost Lucky. This grave does seem important to him, but could be motive enough for him to kill Lawrence. Won't know until I figure out who's buried here. Ah, Vespers time. Should find somewhere to eat, someone to eat with. I'm sure it's fine that I didn't show up to work today, right? Do something, Master Mahler. No. Vaslav. Hey, Master Mahler. Oh, I already joined Vaslav. Sorry, Smokey. I want to eat with Vaslav, but if I've already ate with him, I would rather eat with someone who would be helpful to my investigation. Want something? Sure. Okay, let's eat with the... Is it the powers? No. I would wish you a good day, Andreas, but I fear that would be a lie. Baron Rothelgal was murdered at the Abbey. Have you heard? Heaven above. By who? Surely one of the brothers. Another brother was found with a knife, but I don't believe it was him. Not sure yet, but I intend to find out. Oh lord. Martin, you couldn't have. Saw him fleeing the Abbey Thursday morning, right after Baron Rothelgal was murdered. No, don't say such a thing. He would never hurt someone. Can't imagine it. I don't think Martin did it anyways. He stole, definitely, but he's not the murderer. It looks suspicious. It does, I know, but he has made many mistakes, but he's never hurt anyone. Not me, not his mother, not the animals. Even if many in town don't speak highly of him, I know in my heart he's a good man. Please believe me. Just want to understand who might be responsible for the Martin's murder. Martin seems the most likely suspect. No, he doesn't, actually. Wordsworth, I don't think it was Martin. I understand. Thank you for hearing me out. I should probably get back to my chores. Franz will be angry if he sees me shirking. Talking to you, unmarried man. Of course, God willing, Martin will come home soon. He will. I must trust in Providence. You will, Andreas. You will, Brigitte. Okay, I guess I'll go eat with my friends, since I promised them I would. Do you have supper plans, Andreas? Want to join me and Dad at our table? Sure. I was going to see other people, but fine. I can ask old Otto about Lucky. Bless us, O Lord, and these are gifts we're about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. 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 How are you feeling today, Dad? Hand's been killing me back. Back's been killing me. Goddamn knee's been killing me. Want some advice, boys? Don't get old. We'll find some relief soon, old Otto. Only relief coming my way is death. I suspect a farmer's fate ages you beyond your years. Just look at my boy here. Works too hard, he does, but what choice does he have? None, with the abbot breathing down my neck. I tell you he wants to replace the roof on his house next. Didn't you just replace the one in this term? Yeah, and I made a mess of my shoulders doing it. The way that bastard Gernot orders me around, you think I'm one of his little monks. Poached egg sounds delicious. He works you like a dog and says it's for the glory of the Lord. It's not right. Work he does needs to be done, and Otto's the only carpenter in town. And peasants need fucking roofs. Why should the wretched abbey matter more than them? Yeah, what's bad, but the Millers might be worse. That shithead Laird Harsburn has been screwing us for years with his toll. Never spoken to him. It's really so bad. We just spoke to him, Andreas, for fuck's sake. He's worse even than you know. Or Mill ever... or will ever have to know. Fucking... See, the reason it confused me is because he's a miller, and it said mill. Or will ever know. being a visitor for which you should thank the Lord. Imagine our only income from the year was the wheat you could grow in the summer, and the miller determines how much it costs you to grind into flour. What if you have a poor season? What if the miller raises his toll? What if everyone has a great season and there's too much damn flour to make even money with it? Too much goddamn flour to make any money with it. The farmers are the mercy of the weather. The church and the miller, two of those are beyond their power to influence, but the miller is their neighbor. He sees them struggle, he should help them, but not Lord Miller. He just takes more. I hadn't considered it like that. Say nothing. Don't mean to berate you, Andreas, but I have strong feelings about the man. Lord willing, Learnhardt will learn justice in this life or the next. I suspect I know which Otto prefers. You accepting, you accusing me of unchristian behavior, Master Mahler? Otto, more pleasant pastures. You see any of those nuns while you were working, Otto? Dad? I remember that Cecilia woman being pleasant to look at back when I worked up there. For fuck's sake, old Otto. Pay much attention to the nuns, Otto? Oh, I pay attention to everything now that I can't work. Lots to see in the world, like nuns. For fuck's sake. Or Cecilia would not appreciate being spoken about that way. Don't mean anything by it, just using the eyes the God gave me in the way he intended men to use them. Seriously, man? Seriously? Other pretty sisters up there as well. Sometimes they catch the wrong man's eye. Shame what happened to that one while back. Glad she came back though. What happened? Which sister? See, this is exactly the information I wanted to get. Sad story, and not our place to share. Least of all, because we don't have the details. Mother Cecilia would know. Not that she's likely to tell you. Handsome woman, Cecilia. Bet that big veil of hers is full of secrets. She knew that the Baron had hurt one of the sisters years ago. She wouldn't tell me anything else. That figures. She probably doesn't want any of Abby's dirty secrets getting out into the world. I think she knows something about the Baron's death. She keeps a keen eye over the Abbey, that's for certain. Not much happens that she doesn't know about. Not much happens that she doesn't know about. I've already heard all of the town's secrets since you've been to the spinning bee. Right, listening to those women gossip is enough to send any man running. Listen, I need to lay down. Why don't you say goodbye to your friend here? Sorry, Andreas, the old man needs his rest. Rest well, old Otto. You know what you mean? Ain't old man in this house. Don't know what you mean. Ain't any old man in this house. Should get some sleep. Or break into the library. Exactly what I was thinking. But that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. As always, I have been Pope Do. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. All of those things make the algorithm happy. I will see you all next time.